Eagles, Steelers, game day. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Let's go. Salute, Talk Nation, as we prepare to take on the Steelers. Can the Eagles steal one? Hey man, it's the battle with PA. First of all, I always respected the Steelers due to the fact that they are the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? They're the neighbors. You know what I mean? They represent PA just like Philly is. But don't get it twisted. Green gang, bang, bang, all the way. Fly, Eagles, fly. Whole 9 yards. Eagles the top team in the state. So, keys to victory is win. That's it. Everybody is going to have to step up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maylada for doing a very, very, very good job last game. But he's going to have to continue that. Like Coach Stoutland said, consistency. He's going to have to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And with a player like him, his ceiling as far as improvement is out of there. Why? Because he's a blank slate. You know what I mean? So they're just teaching and teaching and teaching. He's learning and learning and learning. And more importantly, he can continue to learn from the vets. You know what I'm saying? The Fletcher Coxes of the game, Brandon Grahams, and so on. You know what I mean? Lane Johnson. So let me tell you something, Eagles fans. We're going to win. Because every time they talking about, you know what? The Eagles is this, the Eagles is that. We step up, we do what we got to do, and we get the win. And being as though this is the battle of PA, but more importantly, this is a very good football team. The Steelers have been consistent, not only the starting of this quote-unquote NFL season, but also the past couple of seasons, man. You know what I'm saying? They have always looked the same, and I don't mean that in a negative way, good or bad. But they've been consistent. You know what I mean? The defense has always been sound. Offense have always been sound. I mean, been a couple of hiccups, but for the most part, sound. You know what I mean? So this is a very good football team, coached by a very good football coach. So as always, coach against coach, team against team, quarterback against quarterback. We're gonna have to do what we got to do, get the win. Not going to be easy, but what in life is easy, especially if it's truly worth having. Some things you got to grind for, you got to fight for, you got to sweat for, you got to bleed for in order to get it and appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And victory is one of them. No victory is easy, even though if it may look easy, that just means, you know what I'm saying, we was well prepared. So hopefully we are well prepared moving into this matchup, because at 1 o'clock it jumps off. And let's see who will be moving into the following week. Who's going to be the top team in the division, because we're only up by half a game. But this win will do us justice. And it'll keep us in first place. Give us a little more positive cushion. You know what I mean? Because with the continued struggles with the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Redskins, I ain't gonna say they're making it easy for us, because they're having their issues. We have had our issues. We have our issues. So we all just pretty much bouncing back. I said this before. Go back and look at the catalog, ladies and gentlemen, because I said this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But these few games, these first 3-4 games, are like preseason football. You know what I mean? Because in a lot of ways, teams, players, coaches were cheated out the preseason due to the quote-unquote Rona situation, aka COVID-19. So a lot has been implemented, a lot has been changed going into this season. And with the issues with the Tennessee Titans, man, like, it just shows you how real this situation is. You know what I mean? It is real. You know what I'm saying? The Rona is real. The cataclysmic ramifications of a team let alone the organization and the league. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the whole Tennessee Titans situation is showing you. It's showing you how bad this can be. You know what I mean? It's like a domino effect. Once one person gets sick, especially in the locker room, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's between the locker room, you being on field, in the huddle, whatever, quarterback room, linebacker room, whatever. You're always going to be around people. So if somebody pops up sick, it's not just isolating that one person. You know what I mean? So now you have to find out, okay, how many other teammates did they come in contact with? You know what I mean? And depending upon how many teammates they came in contact with, number one, and number two, how many teammates that are quote unquote now sick because they have the virus. Because keep in mind, some may be ill, some may be asymptomatic. Now the ones that are exhibiting symptoms, now I think it's going to be a little more serious, because that's when you're going to need weeks to bounce back. But if you're being diagnosed and you are asymptomatic, you know what I mean? That means you have the virus, but at the same time, you're not symptomatic. So basically, you're just looking at a quarantine situation. But if you are a player and you have the virus and you have symptoms, see, now you really have to get on the meds. So besides quarantine, now you have to get back to your wellness. Now you have to get back well. And as I said in a previous video, again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also visit Find Your Peace TV. That's the second channel. The video that I'm talking about, I did it on Find Your Peace TV. You can find a link in the description. But it talked about that, because even though you are quote unquote asymptomatic, or if you have symptoms, the prolonged after effects of you having a virus in your body is still undetermined, still unknown. But a lot of people are having other issues outside of the general issues they quote unquote talk about, as far as shortness of breath, the fever, loss of smell and taste. Some people physically are still having some issues. And I heard and read a good thing about viruses. And what they said was a virus has the ability to affect your body in negative ways. But this is the part that intrigued me and caught me off guard. But they also said it can change your body in positive ways. Now, being as though you're dealing with a virus that we don't know anything about, like I said, the physical, not only toll, but effects that it's going to have, will have, can have, and is having on whomever's well-being in your body at that specific time is unknown. You know what I mean? Like, you can, quote unquote, have a virus, get over that hump, get well, and come to find out you feel 200 times better after the fact than you did before you have it. That's what I'm saying. You don't know how it's going to affect your body. Some people come out feeling better, stronger than what they did before. They're wondering how that happened. Nobody knows. Like I said, they're still learning about this virus on a daily basis, hourly basis. You know what I mean? So we cannot assume anything. The only thing that you can assume, and you should assume to do, is to keep your mask on at all times. You know what I mean? And I've started doing, even when you're in your home and you're doing certain things, you know what I mean? Hey man, put your mask on. Like, if you're cleaning and stuff like that, like, I never did that before. But now it's like, even if I'm cleaning up, you know what I'm saying, like, due to my job, I'll be getting a lot of masks. I ain't gonna say a lot, but I get a couple of extra masks besides the one that I wear. And like I said, I put on the mask, man, you know what I'm saying, put that on and clean my bathroom, whatever, you know what I mean? So like you said, the chemicals, toxins, whatever. So now it's like, you have to be more mindful. That's the whole thing. Be more mindful. You know what I'm saying? So put that mask on, and also put your gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you around in certain environments, you will be touching stuff or whatever, put your gloves on. Your gloves on, especially like you go to grocery store, stuff like that, you need to have gloves on, you know what I'm saying? Touching doors, touching items, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what people doing. Somebody could just been standing right in front of that shelf face, you know what I'm saying? Probably no mask or whatever, you just sneeze, you know what I'm saying? So you got little ronettes, all, you know what I'm saying, all over the, you know what I mean, all over the store shelves or whatever, you know what I mean? And you touching this stuff. So put on gloves when you can, put on masks when you can, you dig what I'm saying? But back to football. Now, if we get this win, which I hope and I believe we will, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody is counting us out. When people count us out to fail, that's when we rise to the occasion. So we will get this win. The Steelers is not an easy team, but that's what's going to make it all that more fruitful and enjoyable, not only to watch, but also enjoyable in the win, because it's not an easy team to beat. But somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. And I believe the Eagles is going to be on the winning side. You know what I mean? So I'm predicting a score of 17-14 Eagles. So catch you guys on the next one. See you on game day. Green game all the way. Fly Eagles fly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure that if you are subscribed, man, make sure you have those notifications on. So when these videos drop, you'll know. Either it's from Real Talk Live Sports or Find Your Peace TV. So both channels, man. Both are great channels. We up and coming. We on a rise. Pay attention because we're here. Peace out.